Hello, everybody, and welcome to Keeping Up with the Joneses, literally. I'm Dominic Jones.
And I'm Chris Jones.
It's Mother's Day, and clearly I feel like I'm a single woman because I definitely left my ring upstairs, but y'all know what it is. Locked in. That was did you get it?
I got it back.
All right. We are a beautiful blended family, and we like having real conversations. And tonight is the perfect night.
Now you got
to talk about what, babe?
to talk about Brooke, them children.
You heard what he said.
Them kids.
Them
them blessings from above.
gifts
Mighty
from
God.
the Lord Almighty. We thank him.
Baby, you gotta put the mic in front of your mouth or something.
They can hear me. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. So, no, but seriously, I'd be so tired of my kids, and I never thought I'd say that, you know? But not like I'm tired of them, but I want the best for you so bad, and you don't want it for yourself.
It's crazy, dog.
Man. So we're going to have a conversation about how to, I would say, carefully handle situations where you really want to say, fuck those kids and love those kids instead. Because, let me tell you something, we have been trying soft parenting or whatever this is. And I think there's some pros and cons to it. So we're just going to get into it.
I just want to say for station identification, we wasn't trying soft parenting. I was just being held back. You know, they say happy spouse, happy house.
Happy wife, happy life.
I don't believe in that. That's blasphemy. Praise God. But for real though, I was just being held back because you're too hard on them. Give them a break. So let's get into it.
I really hate when you act like this, and then you do it on camera, so everyone knows, you know. And he, my husband, yes, that's my man, and I'm gonna stick beside him. When I look at him, that's him. That's him. Anyway, so in what cases would you say, in all of our children, that you have found that they do something that make you want to yoke them up, and instead you say, this is what I'm going to do instead?
Hold on, first off, babe. Thank you, that's a really good question.
Okay.
I would say, let me think of a situation. It gotta be a good one.
We have a lot of them.
Man, we got a lot of them.
I got one. It just happened.
What you got, babe?
So our little girl, Grace, came home and she has beautiful eyes. She has her daddy's eyes and her daddy's eyelashes. And because of that, her eyelashes crisscross like the fake ones in the store, and that makes them look even bigger and bolder. So they were straight as heck the other day.
I mean, unusually straight.
I said, what did you put on your face? I didn't put anything on my face. I immediately said, what, stupid? In my mind. Because I'm looking at you, dummy. I see your face. But I didn't say that. I said, Grace, I look at your face every day, sweetheart. And it's never looked like that before. So something has changed.
Crazy.
What did you put on your face? Go get it. She runs and then she stops. I can't get it. What? I didn't put anything on my face. I said, okay, we're playing trick games. So let me ask the question differently. What can't you go get? Because it's not here. So where is it? My friend at school, your friend at school did what? Because now I'm playing Inspector Gadget, na 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 na, ooh, ooh, and I don't feel like doing that shit. So anywho, I do it anyway. Come to find out, their teacher lets them go to the bathroom before school starts to get settled in.
Boy, I despise this woman.
And in the process, one of the girls do everybody's makeup.
In the morning, in the bathroom.
And she got clear mascara, so they can't tell that they got mascara on. Like, I'm not grown and I don't know what clear mascara looks like.
Crazy.
So you tried to lie, and now you look stupid.
Trying to slick a can of oil who you think you fool.
So go wash your face. multiple times until your eyelashes start doing this again. And then my eyes burn. Oh, do they? Yeah, because you need makeup remover, but you ate. That's why you don't have it. Keep washing. Versus, get the belt. Because I'm going to find out what it is today. We ain't got to do all that. Chill out. What happened? Inspector Gadget.
I think for me, man, that situation that popped up with Renee. Listen, I had every intent. I was gonna take everything. Everything. Listen, I was gonna take everything. Boy, I tell you, I got so convicted. I couldn't even do it. Like, she had just had so much stuff that was given to her. And I was like, oh, is this what we doing? Is this the thanks I get for putting you on? Huh?
Blasphemy.
Hand in hand, I want everything. The house, the car, the
keys,
kids, the dog. I want it all. Give it in. I want everything. Taking your doors off the hinges. She's supposed to go to prom. Cancel that. You go to prom when you a senior. And no need for you even going cramping these folks' style as a little sophomore at the prom. Stay at home. In Jesus' name. Huh?
Let me tell y'all.
Put your phone down.
That was hard for me. It was hard for me. I was like, oh my God, this is a real punishment, because I never felt like I had to really punish my kids. We're like the perfect blend. I'm like the super softie that sounds like a grizzly bear, and he sounds like a grizzly bear, and he acts off until he is not soft no more. And then it's scary, and everybody is scared. The kids be acting like into the thick of it. No, I'm just playing. But it's crazy. But no, I was terrified. Like, bro, we're really gonna take this from her? Like, she's gonna be crushed. And it's like, well, if I don't do this, she won't know how serious I am about playing in my face.
Facts.
So I had to like make the decision, like, okay, it's not fuck those kids, it's they got me fucked up, and I need to fix this, because if they continue down this path, it's not going to be the best version of them. For, you know, it's going to be hard lessons that they have to come through and then grow and heal through. And I think as parents, we try so hard to shield our kids from like anything, like everything. Like, I know what this attention is going to get you. I know where this is going to lead to. It's not going to go nowhere. It's just going to put you in a spot where now you got to heal from something you did or something someone did to you. So this teenage puppy love.
It was really crazy, because in everything that I wanted to take, I had to refrain from taking everything. Everything that I was going to take, and go to more so of, I guess, a teaching aspect.
Yes.
And teach her how, like, the severity of what it is that she was doing.
Right.
Because people have came up missing for less. You know what I mean? So that was one. Like, I really wanted to say, fuck them kids, and just throw the hammer down. But what would Jesus do? You know what I mean?
And then my son. Oh, my faithful only son.
My only begotten.
That Negro. Oh boy.
Listen, boy.
My little junior. So this fool will be like, yeah, I was listening to your conversation and I heard you say suchity, suchity, boppity boop. So then I thought to myself, if I just whisper, say it again, then she'll be like, yep, I did say that, I'm gonna say yes. I said, so basically you manipulated the situation. He looked around the room and he was like, but I wasn't trying, that's exactly what you're trying to do. So you're just a manipulator. You're out here just manipulating people. So what do you say to the people at school if you're saying this to your mom? Like, who's raising you? Shit, it's me. What's going on? Because I know I'm raising this fool, right? So what's going on?
What's going on?
And honestly, Y'all hear her. We gonna get to Baby Z. Because Baby Z don't like to get her hair done all of a sudden. But
all of a sudden.
We'll come back to that. So, anywho, this fool is like crying. Mama, I didn't know I was treating you bad. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
And you keep doing it.
Silly.
I keep on saving you. You keep on doing it. And now today, he sniffling. You're the best mom I've ever known. And I take it because it feels so good. I am.
Wish ball.
Thank you. Hug me. He's learning. And then 2 minutes later, he's doing the same thing.
Man, listen, it's so many instances. Like, we can go on for days, man. I promise you we can. It's just so many instances where you really want to say just forget it all. But you can't say, God has never forgotten us, you know?
Man.
So if we do to our kids like what we really want to do, we can't be upset if God turns around and does the exact same thing to us for less than what the kids have done. You know, the punishment don't necessarily fit the crime, but we want them to learn the lesson. But as parents, you have to realize we got to give our kids to God ultimately. Man. And then let God lead them. They get to the age of accountability where you no longer, you're done raising them. Essentially, you just become a guide throughout life. Absolutely. To help them throughout the decisions that they make. But you did your part already, for the most part. And we at that point. And it's showing.
Let me tell you something. I think that lifestyle is so important. I think that, what got my son, because me and my son have these deep conversations, and he was talking to women like he was crazy. I went through his phone and...
Insane.
I'm not even going to repeat what he said because it'll go viral because it was crazy. Okay, he embarrassed me. I said, how would you feel if some man in the gym came up to me and smacked my ass and said, let me see you shake it? And he was like, I would be furious. I said, so I'm over here furious because that's basically what you're doing at school, right?
Man, listen.
I said, let somebody do that to me. And he was like, Mama, I'm not going to like that. I said, but yet here you are, disrespecting women. Like you don't love a black woman at home.
Disrespectful.
Try it again. Embarrass me again. I'm disappointed at this point because fuck them kids. But we had to have the conversation, and once we had it, it was like a light bulb clicked, and our kids really are so closed-minded.
They really are.
If you don't turn on the switch, they just don't get it. I promise you, they don't get it.
And I don't understand how. I don't understand how they're so close-minded. Because we provide an atmosphere of complete open-mindedness in any aspect across the board. But when I tell you, you would swear that they was growing up in the suburbs in a gated community, going to private school online at that.
The drama.
It's ridiculous, man.
The drama in the third grade with the boyfriends, and Bossy is tripping, so...
We can bring it down here though. She become a cameo.
Yeah. Zahara Celeste, everybody.
Give it up.
Yes. She had to come through with her little blueberries. Let's see how long this lasts. But yeah, it was crazy. In the third grade, arguing about boyfriends. In the third grade, stealing bracelets and taking people's wands and just, it's so much drama. Fighting at the bus stop. People ringing people's doorbells, talking about this is you, talking to somebody's mom and cussing at them.
It's so much, man.
Parenting needs to come with a better advisory. Listen, because this is
come with
ghetto.
Instruction. Because we out here winging it.
I honestly, though, everyone that meets our kids say that they are the most kind-hearted, sweetest kids. They have such great manners, and they are. So we're doing something right. But this is not to...
That's what we're doing.
Man, daily.
Mighty God.
This is not to say, we can't stand our kids. They do great things. My son just made marching band. My daughter is getting honors awards, and she's taking college classes, and she's barely gotten out of the 10th grade. Grace has all the awards.
Yeah.
ZZ took her first steps. They do great things all the time. We're only talking about when we feel like fuck the kids.
Yeah.
Excuse you, okay?
What is it quite often?
Often. And how we mellow out from it. Then maybe, just maybe, it'll help somebody. So maybe you don't know how to mellow out for it. Maybe you just slapping the spit out of your kid's mouth. And that's okay, because some kids need the spit slapped out of their mouths. But if you want to try a different approach, this is what we did.
What do we do?
We talked to, we just said it.
I know, I thought you was going.
We talked to those damn kids in a very nice tone, like this.
Yeah.
And we said, what's going on with you?
Yeah, honestly, we do. I can't say that we do to our kids what our parents didn't do to us, because my mama definitely sat me down and talked to me a lot, to be honest. But the way social media is set up and peer pressure at these schools and whatnot, man, it's really hard to get through to your kids, to be honest. You really have to be a praying household nowadays to understand where kids are. And then you can be one of those parents that, you know, you're not on social media. You don't know what's trending on Twitter. You know what I mean? You don't know what the trending topics are on TikTok. You know, don't know the hottest anime that's out. You really gotta play stupid with your kids a lot of the time to find out what they know. Because we know a lot more than we let on to. But you know, I like to let them talk themselves into a circle, so I can point out all their flaws and let them know where they line it.
The way you said that was so like toxic sounding. I don't know what he means to say. Is it sounded like my evil plan. I let them make a fool of themselves.
No. It's not so much as I let them make a fool of themselves. I let them go about and do the action that they did. And then I began to inquire about why you took the actions you took to do what you did when you know what you did was wrong. You knew you was gonna get caught. You just didn't know how long you was gonna be. And so I want to know what was the thought process that led up to that action. Because if we can get you to think differently, you can act differently.
And this is exactly why I wanted him to explain, because doesn't that sound so much better than the first? Wow, so we're going to squeeze my boobie on camera. Are you hungry?
She's a strictly breastfed baby, yo.
All right.
It shows.
Well, yes, baby. Feed your kids, love your kids, hug your kids. Kiss your kids, and listen to them when they tell you what they want, because she said it very nicely. So we're going to wrap this up.
We're going to wrap this thing right on up, it all.
I know it was short, but we got to the point. We love y'all.
Peace.